Well, hi, good morning. Thanks so much for joining me in my shop. Today is the last day of May, and with any luck, it will be the last day that this radio motorboats. Yeah, with a lot of luck. But maybe luck is on my side. I was chatting with one of my mentors about this radio, and he just tossed out very casually that the speaker impedance may have a bearing on things. And oh my gosh, my head almost came off my shoulders when he said that. That's the one thing I have not given any thought about. But along with that, chances are, put the right speaker on, motorboating stops. I've also spent quite a bit of time examining the schematic in areas that I have not been concentrating on, looking for something outside of the scope that I've been studying. The scope being around the tone control and volume control and the like. And there are a couple things here that are of interest that need to be looked at and considered. But first, it's the speaker. It's the speaker. What did they say? It's the speaker, dummy. Isn't that what they say? Okay. So first, when I look at the speaker we've been using here, it's just my, just a spare shop speaker. 8 ohms. Okay, so it says 8 ohms, but these are impedances, and I'm just going to take it right off. So I think we could class this speaker as your run-of-the-mill, everyday 8 ohm speaker. Let's look at the one that's actually in the radio here. It's still in the cabinet. I'll just put it up here. There it is. So the first thing that catches my eye right away when I look at this, can you see it? There's a resistor sitting here. Why did they put a resistor across the terminals of the speaker? So there's some words up here. This is a 04DG model Z800 1608. I think those are the numbers up here. It's not, doesn't sound like an impedance. Sticker here. What's that guy say? Rolla, made in England. There's some unusual thing written there. Let's just look at it with the other camera here. Where is that other camera? There it is. Registered trademark, that's what that says. Well, they're not telling me the impedance here. Let's look closer at these words here. 1608, that must be the year they built the speaker. Oh, Z8DO, wow. That, 8, Z8, that sure sounds like impedance of 8. DO, is that supposed to be ohms? DO? Do Moodle 04 DG again, DO I have no idea what that is all about. There's a number stamped on the cone, but I think that's just a number for the cone itself. Is there anything else in here? What about down here? Oh my gosh, look at that, hidden down here. There it is, 3 ohms. That's far and away from 8. And the 8 could be 10. Now, what about the resistor here? So what's the deal? That's right in parallel. I mean, that can't be increasing with brown, green, black. 1, 5, nothing. 15 ohms. A 15 ohm resistor in parallel with a 3 ohm speaker. Well, I don't know why, but it can't be doing much. I mean, if the speaker itself is 3 ohms, this isn't making it much less. Don't know what that would be there for. But definitely it's a different speaker from the one I've been using, so the possibility definitely exists. But this is going to make all the difference. Now, there's a certain amount of personal psychology that a person has to take care of when you're doing this work. Along with the strain and stress of being stuck in a spot that you can't seem to get out of, which is really quite stressful. Because, you know, if you're like me, you've invested a fair bit of time in something, and then you just can't make any progress on it. That's very, very stressful. What I've told myself about this situation, and you know, I've been in it so many times, is that when the problem is solved, I will probably feel very disappointed. I will probably feel disappointed. Be happy it's over, but inside disappointed that it took me so long to find it, that it's such a simple, mundane thing, all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm prepared for. I'm not prepared to have some kind of scientific breakthrough in here, you know, that'll stun the world. That's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is we're going to go, oh, is that what it was all this time? Is it the speaker? We're about to find out. Okay, volume's turned down. Everything is good to go. No antenna. No, everything's not good to go. I've got the signal generator hooked up here. Should we carry on with that? I don't think so. I'm gonna remove the signal generator connection here. Okay. Then I'm gonna put on a antenna to nowhere. This will just make sure some noise comes out of the radio if I just do that. Okay. Okay. I need a drum roll. I don't have a drum roll handy. Power on. This is it. We're in business. Now it doesn't normally motorboat on the low voltage. There's a pile of volume there. I can't even turn it up. Okay. Have to worry about that little deal. What happens if we go full power now? Here we go. So normally this radio would be motorboating right now. The volume is at minimum. If I turn it up, it's going to get really darn loud here. Now, I wish I had that other volume control back in there now. Son of a gun. Okay. There's no way I can turn it all the way up. But there's no motorboating, that's it. There it is. That's it. Oh my God. I think that was the problem. How to prove it? Let's put the other speaker back on. So, volume down. Why the volume is so high? Well, that's it. Well, I guess that's what I'll be end up. Blah blah blah. Look. Sorry, I'm sort of semi-excited here. Kind of losing it. Yeah, other speaker. Other speaker. Other speaker. Other speaker. Oops. Stay on there. This is going to be it. This is what it's going to be. Okay. Dim bulbs first. Okay, no motorboating, but not full power. Volume's down. I thought the volume changing anything. Turn it off. Just put this other speaker back on. And cry and rejoice at the same time. I've spent all this time hunting for something that actually kind of doesn't exist. Don't talk. You don't know for sure yet. Full power. Right away. Just like that. Let her rip. Where's the volume? Okay. I thought this was making sound at low volume. Did I not? Yes, you know what I did? I plugged the speaker into where the record player goes. Okay. Just gonna cut the power while I correct my error here. Wasn't it amazing how I can build up drama totally by accident? Hey, it works for me too, you know. Here we go. Well, why it is we can still hear it with the volume at 0, I don't know. It's just got a ton of volume. Ton of volume. Why? Here we go. Okay. Okay, motorboat's over. On to the next thing. Yeah, so let me look at this for a little bit on the basis of why it can't be turned down. See if I can't come up with a quick theory on that. You know, before I get too excited, I think we better find out what the sound quality is like coming out of this radio. So the easiest way is to tune something in. So I've got it hooked up to my revamped outdoor antenna, which should help. And the ground wire connected. That's what's going on here. Antenna just connected in the back there. So let's see what we can get on broadcast first. Let's see what we can get here. Oh, right there. So not worried about the noise, not worried about the howl, just the tone quality. Sounds pretty good actually. Let's see if we can get a better station. One. That's probably 640 very weak. 680. Right there. I'm going to put a better antenna on this. I got it right here. The thing is, I'm not using the AM input. I'm using this input. This is a problem. It's not the right way to do it. What happens if we hook up here now? What will happen? Black is ground. Nothing has happened in the past. It just doesn't produce anything. Because I'm pretty sure open coil right inside there. We'll go back to use, well, okay, now we'll switch. Can't say for sure how well this is going to work. Let's just kind of just stick it together here. Just like to do something very temporary, but I'm going to have to use clip leads here. Hey, how about a political message from Jim? What? Yeah. Are you the kind of person who proudly proclaims that you vote the same way your daddy did? You come from a long line of conservatives. My daddy voted this way, I do too. Are you one of those? You don't understand what democracy is if you're one of those. Should start every election with a clean slate. I don't know who I'm going to vote for. Let me hear what they have to say. You vote for the same party all the time because my daddy did? You don't understand democracy. Okay, that's my political comment. Moving on. Okay, should go quiet with a loop antenna. Nice and quiet. Oh, let me just get a hammer down here a little bit. Or just to finish off that political comment, if you say something like, I'm a conservative, I'm a liberal, I'm a conservative. No, I think if you're in Canada, you're a Canadian and you choose to vote that way. And that's how I see it. Don't treat your political parties like they're a nation. Or the next thing you know, they will be. Let's get something playing here now. I'll go back. Was that back? That's not back. This is back. I have a much bigger loop antenna. Maybe I need that. Where'd he go? Thought we'd get a nice booming signal out of this. Get it away from the radio. There we are.
That's not fake stuff. That's absolutely and totally rational based on what we've seen this season. So, yeah, I'm not, again, as I said, I'm not sure I've got one. I got a great historic parallel for this.
If they do pull this off, who starts in game one with the Jets? And the reason I'm asking is because Leonard went.
First time I've ever successfully played clear broadcast through this radio in all the years I've had it.
At least would host the Jets, but I kind of like them.
Okay, I'm going to work that tone control. Let's see what happens.
Campbell starts in game one.
I think that's probably a call for medical and training people and kind of to assess where he is, make sure he's not burned out and make sure he's not too sore, right? Like, it's like, do you...
That's phono. I went quiet. Why did it go quiet there? Well, the tone control is having zero effect, but you know what? It's great. I'm happy about that. It's better that I have no effect, because the sound is good. The sound is good. Okay, let's go to one shortwave band, see what we can mess up with that there. I'm going to take this off. Okay. Put on the outdoor antenna again. Let's go up a band right away. So that's 1, 2, 3. I think this is 11 megahertz now. I'd have to check. Put the antenna on with its ground to start. So the volume control seems quite normal now. And we were tuned into something there, weren't we?
Ha convertido en público espectáculo, llevándolos cautivos a su cortejo triunfal. Y nadie, pues, os critique por cuestiones de comida o de bebida, ni por las respectivas celebraciones, o días de la luna nueva, o de los sábados.
I think that hum is coming with the station.
Lo que ha de venir, la realidad es sencilla.
Hard to say for sure.
Estoy seguro que dices acerca que algunos erran en estos.
Can we find something else?
Yo he escuchado.
Wrong way. So these Spanish signals we're listening to are either Cuba or Florida. Ooh, that was interesting. What made that interesting was that clicking sound. I don't think that was a radio. That was something switching in my house, something like that. And I believe the radio got louder. Radio went quieter. Radio Marty. So this is coming from Florida. I believe it's Florida. Yeah, if you ever wondered what radio propaganda sounds like, there's an example right there. It's unwelcome broadcast by one nation into another nation. That's propaganda. Done in their language. That's propaganda. Propaganda isn't necessarily a bad thing. It depends what the propaganda consists of. But the propaganda is delivered message done purposefully to enable or to assist others in adjusting their points of view. So, yeah, that's the powerful thing about shortwave is there's nothing Cuba can really do to stop broadcasts from coming in, and likewise, I can't stop hearing Cuban broadcasts here on my radio. The Canadian government can't stop me from listening to them. If I were to do so, I used to listen to, what was that, DX Mailbag or something like that on Cuban shortwave. Anyway, there we go. I think I'm going to stop at this point and enjoy my day today. It's another beautiful day here. Better to be outside than down here. Everything is great. Radio's working. It's ready now for alignment and out of here. So I will do that. I will align the radio. I'll do that tomorrow. And then it's out of here. And let the parade of other radios begin coming in here. Thanks a lot for watching, and hope you enjoy your day.